Satnam, I'm Nirvair Singh Khalsa, and here we are in February of 2020, still getting this feeling that we're in a new decade. And so, really, this month I wanted to continue with this idea of prosperity. Traditionally we've been doing these prosperity kriyas in the month of January, but I just ran across this and I thought to myself, what a good opportunity to continue with this theme of prosperity for the new year and the new decade. We're going to be working out of this book, although this kriya, which is basically reciting the 33rd padi of Japji 25 times. It's very interesting. This is what Yogi Bhajan said about this in July 3rd, 1982. Whomsoever chants the 33rd padi of Japji Sahib 25 times a day, there is nothing on earth they will not have. Guru Nanak sang this padi as a Sampuran Kriya, a perfect seal. This padi means that if you ask for nothing, you will get everything. That is the law. Whomsoever chants this padi 25 times a day, there is nothing on earth that he or she will not have. Ask for nothing, just remember God. Praise the Lord. And so, Sampuran Kriya, this is what it's called. And no power to speak, no power to live, no power to die. Akron Karkar has got kind of an interesting translation of this. Uttering brings power, silence brings no power. Power is not gained by begging, giving does not bring power. Power is not gained by living, death does not bring power. Power is not gained by ruling with wealth and occult mental powers. Power is not gained by understanding, spiritual wisdom, and meditation. Power is not gained by finding a way to escape from the world. In whose hand the power is, that entity watches over all, O Nanak. No one is high or low. It's really interesting. This is the Akka Najor, Chupe Najor padi that you do 25 times. And, it's very yogic. Of course, Guru Nanak was a yogi, and his son, Baba Sri Chand, was a yogi. And so it's a very classic yoga meditation is where you first of all figure out what you are not, and in this case, what you do not have, or what you're not able to actually assume that you have. For instance, if you keep, negating different parts of your identity, what you end up with is your foundational identity, which is your soul. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And it's true if you go with actions, for instance, this idea of power, no power to speak, no power to die. This is all in the hands of your soul and your own infinity. It's very interesting. It's very classic. It's really Patanjali. It's Pratyahar. It's synchronization with your higher self. That is something that is that allows you to be really who you are, and to engage with the idea that you're something beyond what is normally actually valued in society. The power to do anything, the power to have, to gather, all these things. And so, I don't know, it's kind of far out. And it's a theme that Yogi Bhajan played with quite a bit, in that it's the idea is that there's a polarity, and if you create a vacuum, that vacuum has to be filled. Purusha and Prakriti are at play, that nature will take care of you if you're in that real state of shunya and neutrality of your own self. It's tough for a Westerner because we're really trained to train ourselves, educate ourselves, and go get it, And in this case, you're coming to that place, that central place, that deep space within, and you're allowing things to come to you. So when you do this mantra, and and it is have a mantra quality, even though it's a putty in Japji Sab, is that recite it, and you could almost sing it slowly. There's actually some wonderful versions out there of Sanam's got one. That's only for 11 times on her Japji CD. Sirgun has one. Satpurk has one. The musical quality of it is interesting to get into, especially if you don't just try and speed through it. In other words, you want to say it as fast as you can 25 times to get it over with. You just want to really go through it slowly, with conscious awareness for those 25 times. And it can take you as long as 11 minutes or maybe even a little bit longer. So it's like this pace. Akana jor, chupe na jor, jorna mangana de na jor, jorna jivana marana jor, jorna raj mal manasor, jorna surti gyan vichar, jorna jugati chute sansar, jasat jor karaveke soy, nanak utam nichana koi. Akana jor, chupe na jor. You can use a musical version too. So this is what we're going to do. Use the tune-in mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Tune out with the sunshine song, and let's do this month and get into that deep, silent, shunya space of neutrality, and just allow the universe to serve you from that space. Sat Nam.